Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy. Welcome to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I don't know where we are. I don't know what we were doing. I know that we're trying to get Maggie unlocked. I know that we have a lot of stuff to accomplish, but not as much stuff to accomplish with Blue Baby as one would think. I feel like possibly we should just take... Let's go for a Cain run. Cain's a real nice vanilla character that we can kind of futz around with and see what we can possibly accomplish. I think we probably need to take him to the dark level. I don't remember. I think all we've beaten with Cain is Mom's Heart, so we have a lot of things to get done. Mom's Perfume is a fear shot. I have no idea if it's any sort of damage upgrade. I know that fear shot for me personally is something where the benefits are apparent, and yet at the same time I don't always feel all that geeked about having had it, because I'll find myself in a situation where I'm lining an enemy up for a shot and I'm trying my best to finish him off, and all of a sudden the fear shot procs and I have a hard time predicting movement. So in this situation, if we were to shoot these flies and the flies were to take off on a sprint somewhere and go out of frame and then come back, we don't know. They've gone suddenly from having a predictable pattern to having an unpredictable pattern, and we don't know where are they going to re-enter. What if they come in at an angle that's the complete opposite of what they normally would come in? You know, we could find ourselves very easily taking damage that we wouldn't otherwise take, and it's only because it's altered our sort of pattern of predictability with the enemies here. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to go look for a bomb. There is a tinted rock that I saw that I'd like to try to get, and I am going to get the Eternal Heart on the tail end of our boss fight, because I feel like I probably won't take damage, but I could, and if I do, I'll be very upset, because I will have effectively, well, not effectively, technically, lost a life. I'm gonna pop these. Range up is fine. I'm gonna hold off on this one. I'm gonna wait until we're on the next floor. I was thinking if I had a bomb, I would use it to explore the secret room, but, ooh, I almost walked into that. But instead, I think I would take the tinted rock to try to assure our ability to take a... try to assure our ability to take a deal with the devil on the next floor. So that's what I was trying to say, and it came out funny, but it was the right thing. I'm looking for a new game to put on the channel. This is something that just kind of dawned on me now. Right now I'm playing Darkest Dungeon, I'm playing Gary's Mod, I'm playing Binding of Isaac, and I'm tentatively playing Hearthstone. I am technically playing Hearthstone, but it's just so hard to sit down and find... It's hard to find time to record a 40-minute Binding of Isaac episode. It's super hard to find time to record and edit a 90-minute episode of Hearthstone. And that's if things go well. Like, if things don't go well, then I'm irritated and pissy for a day because I recorded like a 4-win arena run. And when I mentioned Hearthstone to my moderators for Twitch the other day, Cowboy... I was going to say a moderator who shall not be named, but it was Cowboy. Cowboy comes up and says, "Oh, dude, you got destroyed playing Hearthstone on the stream the other day. Are you sure you want people to see your shame? Are you sure you want people to see how bad you are at that game?" And I was just like, dude, I'm like really sensitive about this. Please don't make me completely self-aware about the one game that I don't feel like I'm really good enough to play in front of a camera. I want so badly to be good at that game, and yet I lack the on-the-spot mathematical abilities to do it. That said, I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to post it. Hopefully I'll get some up. I am in the process right now of recording and posting a shit ton. Okay, Hematemesis is not awful, but not great. I'm trying to record and post a shit ton of stuff scheduled to the channel because I'm off to PAX here in a few days. I don't know when in comparison to when this video goes up, but I'm off to PAX in Boston, which means that we won't be having streams this weekend because I'll be in Boston. I don't have a laptop that can hack that. Like, the laptop that I have is from 2010. There was a replacement for the previous laptop that died an ignominious death in the middle of a Skype conversation between Grayson and his Nana, which is why we even have that laptop, is because my grandparents, his grandparents, my parents freaked out. In the middle of a Skype call, it dies, it just goes down. And I told my wife, I will be surprised if we aren't hit in the face by a laptop that flies through the window and lands in our lap. I thought that they would actually throw a laptop to try to get Skype going again, because the idea of not being able to see their grandbabies oh my god, these turd tears. Not being able to see their grandbabies is something that we all knew it wasn't going to fly. From day one, we knew that was not going to be okay. I'm going to set this here. Don't move it, butthole. Thank you. So yeah, the last laptop was a piece of shit. The one that replaced it was functional, but has since become, just over time, a degraded piece of shit. So, yeah, you know, it's a 5-year-old PC at this point. It's as old, well, I mean, it's not, I guess it's not as old as Grayson. It's about the same age as Grayson, so it makes it a little less than 5 years old. But at the same time, it's an old-ass laptop. I'll go ahead and take the rosary bead. I think it... So, if you technically, you carry the one and then... This is what that does, so, you know... Oh, okay. Fine, let's do it. If I know early enough that this is how it's going to go down, then I can sort of adjust my play accordingly and not think too much about it, but also not doom myself to bad play. So now I know that I have ipecac. We can be mentally cognizant of the fact that we don't want to damage ourselves. We cannot take any more range upgrades. I don't like when ipecac shots travel too far away. I like being able to control them and keep them close and into the body. I don't want to blow up the donation machine, but I did want to get any extra money we could possibly get there. Isaac's tear jar is, as far as I can tell, it's just a god-awful item. I can't think of a situation where it's useful or been used or somebody said, oh yeah, that's an item that saved my run. Really? How? I'm lying. Oh, okay. Let's go fight our boss. This completely alters the items that we want. It completely alters what packages we'll take. We had a stream run of Isaac that was devastated by picking up ipecac at the end. We had Death's Touch. We had all sorts of good things. It was a run that was going so well that I defied the game to end it for me. I defied the game to stop us. And then it did. And then it straight up did. The game straight up stopped us. I'm not taking Little Brimstone. It's a great item. I believe that we need to pick it up. And yet at the same time, I think that we are in a great place to succeed without it. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. That is some extra health that we can put to use. We're going into our curse room. Yeah, Little Brimstone. I don't think that I can charge it and use ipecac effectively. So, this is going to be... What do we got in here? Ooh, Guppy's Tail. Yay. I don't want the range upgrade. Alright. I don't want the range upgrade. I like being able to know where ipecac shots are going to land. And they rarely need to go farther than how far I send them off. So... Okay, it's an ipecac run. I want to get excited. It's not that ipecac's a bad item. Ipecac is quite the useful item, actually. I just am so bad with it, so... We'll see. Ultimately, I also think that in turning down Little Brimstone, we're in a situation where we can maybe start to pick up some of our deal with the angel items. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the faith upgrade. At this point, I don't think that shooting poop and getting money is going to be something that's going to be high up on our list of worries. I don't think we're going to have a hard time finding money, because we're going to be able to shoot pots. We're going to be able to shoot poop. We're going to be able to blow up bricks. We're going to be able to blow up rocks. We're going to be able to blow up pots. I think I already said that. I am carrying, Bob's Rotten Head with me right now just because we didn't have a spacebar item before. Oh, we need keys in the worst way, and I don't need bombs at all, game. No bombs. No bombs. Holy crap, that's so... I was sitting here before the game started, and I thought to myself, I was waiting for videos to render today, and I was thinking to myself, I've been playing Hearthstone to pass the time as a relaxing thing to do, and I'm so tense right now, because... like I've said it before, I'll probably say it again. I have to concentrate so hard on Hearthstone to not suck at it. So, okay. I was in a place where I thought, what do I want to play? Oh, well, I want to play Isaac. Like, I really feel like playing Isaac. Isaac is a game I can play for hours and hours. And then somebody says, hey, do you want to play Isaac? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and fire Isaac up again. And we're already a little ways in, and all I can think to myself is, oh, Billy, I'm so nervous that ipecac is just gonna throat fuck me into submission. It could. It very well could. You don't know. You don't know me or ipecac all that well. I guess we go look at the shop. We have in essence, 32 cents on us right now. Let's just do this very carefully. I don't want to blow up the donation machine. I'm going to explore the rest of the floor. It's not like we need the champion belt in a real hurting way. We're not real hard up for damage at this point. I've said that before about epicac, where I'm just like, oh, okay, well, epicac's a shitload of damage, it's fine. When you get later in the game, if you don't buff epicac up a little bit, it's not that overpowered an item. You really need to continue to sort of nurse it along as you go. Otherwise, it does kind of lose its luster. We're gonna take Blue Baby's only friend. If it does damage, it'll be completely accidental because I fire ipecac shots. Okay, I fire ipecac shots every time I try to move it or maneuver it. So every time I want to readjust it somewhere on the screen, I run the risk of hurting myself. So Blue Baby's only friend, thank you, welcome aboard. That said, I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into making sure that you are an active piece of the puzzle. I'm going to go ahead and go into this curse room as long as I'm in the general region. I'm not too terribly worried. I'm not too terribly worried about losing a little bit of health. If we... Ooh! Oh my! I'm going to go ahead and take this and leave Bob's Rotten Head. I don't really see us ever being in a situation where Bob's Rotten Head is more useful than Guppy's Paw when we have ipecac and can fire as many shots as we want. Let's go ahead and go to the... We're going to pop our 2 of diamonds. It takes us up to 54 cents. We're going to take the champion belt. We're going to take the heart. We're going to take the key. We're going to leave the rest of it alone. And we still have 31 cents for every other shop in the rest of the game. I think we might have a shot at a secret room there, and I was correct. Oh, yeah! I almost bought one of you guys popcorn. The seed on this run. Run number 16. I nearly forgot, man. 1R0L. Why not buy popcorn for denizens? Holy smokes, that almost happened. If you haven't been keeping up with the channel, first of all, fuck you, man. I put a lot of work into this. Second of all, I have decided that from here on out, in any situation where I am going to get hit, there's just no way around. Oh, there is a way around it. Any of those times that I forget the seed, which was becoming entirely too frequent, and it was starting to get to the point where it was happening often enough that I stopped feeling cute about it. Like, oh, that Taffy, he always forgets. I initially, I think, tried to play it off as, oh, well, people just think it's cute that I always forget. And then it stopped, I think, being that way. And so I made a promise. Ooh, wafer. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna fight. Let them fight. So I started thinking, man, I don't think it's being cute anymore. Oh, shit. Okay, it's good. It's all good in the hood. I started thinking, man, I don't think it's being cute anymore that I continue to forget the seed over and over and over again. So I made the promise, the Gourmet Mistakes promise, that anytime I forget the seed, I will happily buy one of the denizens, one of the $16 packages of popcorn from momandpopcorn.com. I don't know how I will pick. I guess I'll jump off that bridge the moment that I forget a seed. But yeah, I feel like that'll probably be something that'll get me back into the swing. Oh, amnesia. That'll get me back into the swing of remembering the seed. And if it doesn't, then at least we'll make some people happy in the process, I suppose. So, you know, stick with me. We'll see how it pans out. I don't know if I want either one of these. I kind of want Book of Shadows, but I don't know why. And I'm having a hard time thinking forward as to why that could be useful. I know that running into a room and gunning and firing off a shot, like, it's great to have the ability to protect yourself, but I don't know that it's good enough to leave behind the Guppy's Paw, which could be so much more useful. I don't think it's worth going in there yet. Okay, let's get a lot of money, or we can have that happen. We'll still get lots of money. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way here. I don't necessarily want to sit here and play, but I do need a key. So let's go in here. We know we have the ability to go sit there and scan for keys. I kind of wish I hadn't come in here now, because Mom's bra. We're sitting here talking about, oh, well, I don't necessarily enjoy fear effects on my shots. Well, now I have the ability to have a fear effect spacebar item. I can take the fear effect with me and trigger it at will and have mixed emotions about it at all times. Now we have another key, so that means we can go into this room, which is, I think, almost guaranteed to be our shop. This is the caves. Caves 1 and 2, Pandora's Box is like the best it's going to be for the most part because it gives you an item and spirit hearts. In this case, it gave us health, which I don't necessarily need just yet. Alright, let's just go out and come back in. And I'll go ahead and take this key. I'll come back for you, Guppy's Paw. Not Guppy's Paw. I'll come back for you, what was it? Snack? We'll see each other again. But for right now, I'm gonna roll with these spirit hearts, and I'll come back for that health when I need it. Ability to fly, super high on my list right now. I need to be able to avoid my own bullshit damage. Well, on an up note, I'm actually being able to hurt this thing with poison damage, which I didn't even know was something that happened. Let's go in here and fight. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Oh my god. Okay. That, and then here. Now we're back in the flow of things. I just needed to clear out the riffraff and all the scuttlebutt down here on the area where I was going to kind of work the Y-axis. And instead, I just kind of slammed my head into them a bunch of times. Oh my god. There we go. That'll sort it out. Nuts on a cracker. Yeah, you know, let's go get the permanent health. It's fine. It is what it is. It's not great. But that said, I'm going to feel really stupid if I leave a permanent red health behind. We still have more. We still have more. Oh my gosh, Mom's key is going to be so good. I totally forgot for a split second that we even picked that up. If we could pick up... Oh, I'm so dumb. That's fine. If we can pick up Humbling Bundle, that would be even better. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead. Oh! Guppy Dream is real! It's so good. I'm still gonna take Guppy's Paw because at the last second we can start dumping red health into it. Alright, we don't need to go that way. I'm not gonna take either one of those books. I don't think I need to. I'm not feeling really jazzed about it. Oh, our flies are gonna do a shit ton of damage. That's fine. Not worried about it. I don't need to fire more quickly. I'm firing such damaging shots to begin with. I don't really feel the need to up my rate of fire. Normally cancer, man, I'm excited to pick up the cancer trinket. Let's go ahead, let's do this. Let's come in here. I don't want to play these, but I do want to blow them up a little bit. Neither one of those is very good. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will come in handy on the next shop. Plus, I want to go take a look-see-doodle inside our boss trap room, and then we can scoot. I don't know. We don't really need any of this stuff. Ah, what the hell? I regret my decision. I regret my decision. I feel like we should probably make short work of this, though. Holy crap, the flies are so powerful. We look like the Kabuki Mario from Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. Or SNES, I guess it was. I don't remember anymore, man. I'm far enough back on my own childhood memories that they're all starting to fade. People are like, why don't you do story time anymore? And my first response is, normally, it's because I've told all my good stories. And that's not even really a joke. But the second part of that is I'm getting old enough that I'm starting to forget which ones are... like, I'm starting to forget, like... Did that happen to me, or did that happen to a friend of mine? Was that a story that was true the entire time, or did I make that up? How are we doing on time? 17 minutes. I'm trying to gauge whether or not boss rush is something that can happen in this run's lifetime. I'm kind of hoping for something cool like soy milk at this point. Soy milk and ipecac is a crazy combination that actually works better than you would expect. We have more money than we could possibly know what to do with. Here's hoping that we get a decent shop, or a shop at all for that matter, because we could end up getting a greed fight, and I would not be at all surprised. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we can boss rush, we will. I'm not going to sweat it. It's, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're on such a good clip right now that I would hate to put it in jeopardy or otherwise screw it up by doing things quickly, sacrificing health with bad play. So, you know, we'll search and we'll see, and if it comes to pass, then it shall come to pass. That said, I really do want to get these post-it notes nailed out, because we started doing challenge runs on the Twitch stream, and if you're not watching our streams on Twitch, then once again, you know, come on, man, stop being a don't be a doobie, show up and hang out. But on the Twitch streams, we started doing challenge runs because we wanted to have all the items unlocked for a separate file that I use for Twitch purposes only. And we got Death's Touch, which was cool, and we got oh god, what else did we get? We got a couple of things, I want to say. I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. The Alges Room, which I suppose is fine. What is this, Depths 1? Yeah, we're not going to be doing boss rush. Let's just go in here. Oh my god, we just obliterated the bloke. I mean, that was... No, come on! How do we not end up with a... How do we not end up with an angel room there? I'll take this one range upgrade. It doesn't break my heart too much. Especially now that we can fly, we can maneuver. And if we can maneuver, then I can sort of work my way around all the hey, the enlightened man. I can work my way around all the shots and place them where I want to without being confined by the geographic layout of the room. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna do it. Ludovico technique with ipecac with guppy. I have no idea, man. I'm actually kind of terrified. Ludovico technique allows you to control your tier. Alright, here's what we're just... Oh, our flies are probably crazy good. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know that now Blue Baby's only friend and ipecac are working in unison together, and that crazy shit seems to be going down. I don't understand fully what's happening. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the bombs. We'll go ahead and donate a butt ton of money. Hey, I'm donating money, but I'm not... I'm donating money, but I'm not screwing up our health like I did before. Or not our health, our damage like I did before. I think this is a really powerful combination. I think that I don't even... I think that I may not even appreciate how damaging this is. I think that there's part of me that just is doing it going, oh yeah, now I can control it and push it around and you know, get stuff out of it. Now I can not worry about ipecac blowing up in my face, but I'm starting to look at it and see the amount of damage our flies are doing. And I'm starting to see how much detriment has been removed by the explosions not being near us anymore. Now granted, we have to, you know, use bombs for things like secret rooms now, but we have 31 of them. So I'm not sweating it too hard. We won't be able to walk into a room and just blast away and... Yay! We unlocked Maggie. That's something we've been trying to do. And they... Wanka. They know my nickname. Cool, we've unlocked Maggie. That's great. This is the only situation where I think that this... Oh... I don't understand. Okay, well, we're gonna roll with this for now. Tears upgrade. I think that affects the pulsing rate at which we actually do damage with our Ludovico floating tier. I think. We'll keep taking it. I think the more we take, the faster it does damage when it touches people. Ooh, this went from an anus puckering run to a run where I'm really curious to see how this shakes down in the later levels. I think I might just be pleasantly stronger than I've maybe not ever been in Isaac before, because I've had situations where I've walked in on like Mom and killed her before. Like, I thought to myself, how am I going to approach this Mom fight? And as I mentally got through, how am I going to, the fight was over. Like, that was all she wrote. Oh my god, Cricket's head. Yeah, what the hell. You know, at this point, I feel like maybe I shouldn't be able to bitch about having... I went from having ipecac to not even being able to hurt myself using an explosive. So I'll take Bob's brain as an additional damage output, and we'll reintroduce some of that danger into our run. Not a lot, mind you. I'm still not sweating it. I have a sinking feeling that we're going to just destroy this game from here on out. We'll pop that, give ourselves 74 bombs. This is tears out of the back of my head. I have no idea if that's even a legitimate interaction at this point. Secret room? As long as I'm in the general region, sure. Transcendence? Yeah, I think it ticks it off of our list, but obviously it doesn't help us a whole lot right now because we already have the ability to fly. Wow, that thing led us. Did you see that? That thing knew we were coming, and it let the British know ahead of time. Let's drop this here. Little Rock. Oh, we don't have Little Rock on this yet. We don't have Arkansas. That's a bummer for me. That's one of my most trusted associates, and I need him on a daily basis, and he's not in this world yet, and that makes me sad. That is a ton of damage. We're killing people before Bob's brain sort of activates itself when it comes into a room. Amnesia is not a pill I desire to take or take with me. I'll hold off. You know what? I don't really need to hold off on that, I don't think. It's hard if there is a difficult thing to use about this. It's that ipecac, our Ludovico ipecac tier moves at a different rate than Blue Baby's best friend does, and so it has a tendency to get to the target afterwards, which spreads our damage out in a way that's kind of difficult to gauge. Jesus God, did you see that? That's insanity what just happened here. I don't understand. We'll keep blowing these up because everyone gets us a little closer to having the small rock. We are also going to... Alright, well... Once again, another thing off the list. I don't think it really does anything for us. I am going to fight this Mammoth Jahambo right here. I'm not worried about it. That'll be the rest of our key. So if we want to go fight... Yay! Dad's key! Yay! Family man! If we want to go fight Mega Santa, we totally can now. Which means I think... I don't know. We'll see what happens. We only have the negative. Which means if I want to fight Mega Santa, I have to go to the dark level. I'm alright with that. Now it's all about how disgustingly overpowered can we become. Little too late, but, you know, welcome, Goathead, to the family. Hematemesis is not a pill I want to take with me right now. Oh my God, we have the wafer. Are you serious? Is that even fair? Is that a way that we're willing to run this game right now? That we're gonna go ahead and have the wafer on top of this? Why not just give me Holy Mantle while we're at it? We are gonna get an angel room on this floor, so it's not something that's outside of the realm of possibility. We could totally walk out of here with Holy Mantle. I wanted to see if I could get Bob's brain in on some of this action before it accidentally did damage to me. Yeah, see, this is a situation where now I can't utilize these two in cahoots. I have to work them on their own little separate agendas, and that's, you know, if that's the worst problem we have, and let's face it, it is the worst problem we have right now, then we are going to be just ridiculously fine. We're going to try our best to work with the ipecac shot because that's the one that gives us... Hey, Loki's horns. That's the one that gives us our... Yeah, sure. I don't know if the range upgrade has any effect on us. That's the one that gives us our tears. Not our tears, our... Oh, God, aneurysm. Our guppy flies. Prayer card. At this point now we have the key, so I don't think we need necessarily to fight this particular angel. So you, my friend, get off easy today. We are crushing a ton of items off these lists. Man, we are just destroying items off this list. This is a good run. There's a lot of good happening on this run. I would kill for the map at this point to save ourselves. I don't want to... I sound like an asshole if I say the headache. The headache of taking this ridiculously overpowered run. Tears down is not the end of the world. I mean, normally I'm devastated if that happens. Like, if I get a tears downgrade, you might as well punch me in the stomach and knock my kid over on your way out the door. But in this particular situation, we've A, picked up a couple of tier upgrades, and B, obviously we're just hovering our tier over each person we shoot, so it's not as though it's something that's going to be a run-defining element or a run-defining pickup or detriment. So, oh my god, let's get. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. I got to imagine I'm getting really close to having the small rock unlocked. I'm not missing that many tinted rocks, I don't think. And I had somebody say, Taffy, you keep referencing the mysterious tinted rocks that exist in the... You keep referencing the mysterious tinted rocks that apparently exist somewhere in the... Hey, Mega Guppy. Somewhere in these areas, in the womb and whatnot, you keep saying, oh, well, there's a tinted rock. There are other tinted rocks down here. He says, why do you feel that way? I'm sorry, I don't remember the user's name, but he said, why are you convinced that there are tinted rocks out there that you don't see? And it's only because there have been situations where I've had, like, Stompy or Thunder Thighs, and I've absolutely run over rocks that I knew weren't the tinted rocks I was used to that have produced... Hey, missing page. I've run over rocks that I didn't know were tinted rocks that have completely produced spirit hearts and the little rock, or the small rock, Arkansas. And I know what I didn't see, and what I didn't see is the tinted rock that I'm used to seeing. So that's the reason that I remain convinced that there must be tinted rocks out there that I don't completely notice or comprehend on a sort of snap judgment, like, oh, hey, I see it. Hey, you know, there it is. Like, they're out there. I feel very X-Files right now. Like, these things exist whether I acknowledge that they're there or not. I just mean to say that I've been granted benefits from rocks that I've crushed that obviously were not what I knew to be tinted rocks in my mind before I walked into the room. So, anyway, that's it. I mean, this is the dumbest debate ever for me, because it's something that I absolutely could... I could 100... Oh my god, okay, I forgot where my... I can't find my... Okay, sorry, I had to concentrate. I thought Bob's brain was the epicac shot. It's not. There we go. Okay, I have to go down if I want to fight Mega Stan, right? Because I have the negative. And if I have the negative, then I can't go to the cathedral, because the cathedral will end at Isaac. So I have to go down. I have to go down. I have to go down. I'm going to go down. So I want to fight Mega Stan. Anyway, yeah, so one trip over to Platinum God would absolutely solve this once and for all, because it would say, oh yeah, this is what tinted rocks look like. But instead, I think there's part of me that just enjoys the, are they? Are they not? And I just intentionally choose not to sort that out. Okay. I'll feel really stupid if I lose this run now, but I really think that we can beat Mega Stan with Cain. I don't even think there's not even a reward for beating Mega Stan with Cain. I don't think there is. And I think we've beaten Mega Santa before with other characters, so I don't know. Maybe it's just because we don't get to beat Mega Stan very often, and it gave us an excuse to get a whole bunch of angel items that we haven't seen before. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it too bad, because I think, honestly, too, people don't get too disappointed when you go on Mega Stan runs, but, you know, I'm also all about trying to... I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm about trying to get these post-it notes knocked out so that we can alter our runs between the challenge runs and the new items and going to the hard difficulty and eventually unlocking the lost. And it's tough because you want to get everything done in like one trip, and it's not doable. You just got to keep whittling away and doing a little bit at a time. And I guess if I did this same file on Twitch, we'd knock it out in, you know, twice the time. But you know, I don't know. I don't like the idea of the Twitch chat getting some of it and then the YouTube people getting some of it. I prefer just kind of knocking it all out in one format or another. Oh my gosh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. Mega, oh, sorry, is your mega uncle around somewhere? Because That man borrowed... Oh my gosh. Come on, Taffy. That man borrowed my grill mitts a while back and didn't return them, so... Let's go down to the dark level. And we will 100% go fight Mega Santa. We'll see what's in our... We'll see what's in our items here. Oh, shit on me. Ultimately, I guess if we do this... then it actually buys us 1 spirit heart of leeway, so all that for this. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, come on. Alright, Blue Baby's friend. Activate. Alright, we gotta stay at the epicac shop because the epicac shop's the one that generates our flies. Oh my god, you spastic fuck. What was that? Man, come on. The ladies are never gonna warm up to you if you go into weird murder convulsions every time you try to have a conversation with somebody. It's not how you meet the ladies. If I can just keep myself mentally focused, I can pick up these. Oh my gosh. I can pick up these kills. I just have to kind of keep my eyes on the prize as far as keeping oh, don't come on now. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, cool. I keep losing track of where the epicac tier is. There's a lot going on right now. I'm very patting my head, rubbing my belly about this fight, and it's throwing me off. And I'm terrified that I'm gonna take Bob's brain on the chin. I don't think, not that it matters, because so far we've not. I don't want to jinx it. We've not taken damage, so we'll take damage soon. Like sooner rather than later, we'll take damage. But oh, okay, well, and it was Bob's brain. That feels fitting that Bob's brain would be the one to eventually sort of fuck up our perfect run here. Not perfect run, but our perfect Mega Saint. I can't even remember. I can't even think of what smart-ass name I'm trying to think of. We'll say Mega Santa this time. Bob's brain is the one that messed up our perfect Mega Santa run. I am words. I am have yous. Here comes the bullshit. Cool. I don't know if I should focus on the hands or just kind of keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, this run's over. We knew coming in here that we were going to crush Mega Satan and crush him without leaving a whole lot to doubt. I mean, these flies, we know for a fact that these flies are doing a crazy amount of damage. And if we're in doubt, we can move back here as far away as humanly possible. We do the exact same amount of damage. Oh, it's so good. We took 1 hit during that fight. Yay! Let's see if we unlock anything else. We unlocked a ton of stuff this run. I see you down there, Guppy's paw. You came with us the whole run. This cinematic is terrifying. Terrifying! It's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Cool, man. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we knocked a whole bunch of stuff out. We unlocked a whole bunch of things. We'll run with Maggie next time. I don't know how I feel about that. Just letting it escape my lips, man. We'll run with Maggie next time. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm super glad that I didn't have to buy anybody popcorn on my first attempt of not buying somebody popcorn. Hopefully next time I'll screw up and forget, but, you know, until then, thanks a lot. My name's Taffy. On behalf of the denizens of the cave and myself, I will see you in a day or two with more Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and until then, I am out.